I know you graduated from Purdue University in 1976, and you started your career as a brand assistant for Perel Concentrate, and you've remained with Procter & Gamble all these years, 31 years. Can you talk a little bit about how you first landed at P&G and why you've remained with them for all these years?
Okay. First, I have to say I never would have imagined that I would be here 31 years after leaving Purdue University. I joined the company in 1976 and was among the first group of women that were hired in the marketing area. So from that standpoint, I was a little bit of a novelty in the company. I was really grateful to have the opportunity to join P&G, although I never really intended to stay. When I got my job offer, I said, I really only plan to be here a couple of years, so if you want to take the offer back, I can understand that. I don't want to invest in a short timer. And they said, well, why don't you let us worry about that? And here I am 31 years later. I've had 2 careers at P&G, the first 13 years in the marketing area, and worked on a variety of brands. Bounty paper towels is my favorite brand in the company. And then in 1989, I had kind of a seminal moment where I really had to think about what I was going to do when I grew up. And I decided I really didn't want my boss's job. And when you grow up in marketing at P&G, you're genetically defective if you do not want to be a general manager. And I didn't want to be a general manager. And so my boss asked the obvious question, well, if you don't want my job, what is it that you do want to do? And honestly, not having reflected on that at any great depth, I said, well, I really love doing corporate work, and I really like working outside the company, and I love Procter & Gamble, so I want to stay, but I just want to do something different. And about 3 months later, my boss came back and said, we have this great opportunity for you to move to public affairs. And I thought, public affairs? Have I been derailed, or what is this all about? I mean, I knew that they did the company Christmas card, but beyond that, what is this all about? And then I went to my new boss's office to learn about the new job, and right away he said, now, you need to understand we're the garbage can of the company. People have problems, they drop them off here. I thought, oh, this is really aspirational. This is what I want to spend the rest of my career doing. But I really quickly learned that this was the perfect fit for me. That I loved what I did in marketing. The work that I had the opportunity to do over the past 18 years has just been a perfect fit, both in terms of communications, but also the opportunity to interact with company stakeholders, to be a face of the company, to develop the organization. It's been a dream job that I didn't even know existed. Even 13, after I'd been with the company for 13 years, I didn't know that this work really existed. Now, why have I stayed with Procter & Gamble for 31 years? This is going to sound trite, but I really value the company's values. They're alive and they're really well aligned with mine. So every single day I go to work knowing that there's a degree of harmony between my values and my purpose in life and what the company does. So that's just a great environment to work in. The people I work with are people I'd be friends with if I didn't work with them. They're just people I really like. And every single day is interesting and fun and challenging. Not that every day is easy, but every day there's a new kind of challenge that, I just love. I can't imagine being anywhere else.